A few short months after Google closed Stadia's first-party studios, we're already seeing publications begin to applaud the move regarding the platform's long-term sustainability. Now a new publication throws its hat in the same ring. See, is Stadia's new strategy considered beneficial by major publication? It's SDO Daily, baby. Let's get into it.
Stay sick cause I follow my gut. They say I was pushing my luck. I'ma push me a matte all black truck. Or I'm not sorry.
What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It is your boy MM2K back again with another episode of SDO Daily. Before we get into this episode, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when we drop in these doses. We appreciate all of y'all straight up. Y'all know the deal, y'all know the reason, and by now y'all should know the slogan. We are not too proud to ask. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, so here's the deal. Like we said in the bumper, we had the very, very well written, as far as being a love letter to the casual, article by Adrian So of Wired. There was also a Screen Rant article that we didn't cover. A lot of it still had a lot of goofy stuff in it because Screen Rant is not known for doing its due diligence and being staunch on the facts, but they were trying to applaud the quality of the titles that were popping into Stadia Pro. And that's first for a Screen Rant. They are nothing positive about Stadia at all. So you had that. You may have had a few others on the periphery just piggybacking off of those articles. But now a new article dives a little bit deeper into the thought process of, hey, maybe the closure of SG&E wasn't such a bad and dire thing as we may think it is. It might be the best move that Stadia has made to date. All right. So with no further ado, let's look at this article. You know how we do. Let me show you something. All right. This article comes courtesy of Venture Beat and it's part of their Games Beat segment. And if it let me scroll up, it's called Google Killing Stadia Studios May Make Crossplay Gaming Better for Everyone. And the article starts off as follows. Google's recent decision to close its dedicated game studios open to much fanfare just 2 years ago has been seen by some as an admission of failure, another big tech brand that doesn't quite get gaming. It can have been an easy decision, and thoughts naturally turn to the 150 developers now looking for new jobs in a challenging market. But the existing strategy was trying to be all things to all people, as a lot of us had mentioned. This pivot could see Stadia become a proper games as a service business rather than a console that happens to be in the cloud. Now, some of you may hear that sentence and say, well, hold on now. You know, they have console offerings, but we'll get into the meat and potatoes of this article. They talk a lot about how, you know, there's the quad-poly of Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, and PC games. And they feel that has already fragmented games enough. And they feel that the apex of cloud gaming can be reached when in its infancy, at least at first. It simply becomes about giving you the games that you want, that you're familiar with, but through maybe more comfortable, more convenient, and more diverse means. And that's something that we've been harking upon, not only on this platform, but throughout the Stadia community for a very long time, right? Is that the biggest draw to Stadia right now isn't its first party lineup. No, it's not. The biggest draw to the platform is the convenience that it may create for someone, either in price or just accessibility to your games under certain situations. And you take that convenience and couple it with the fantastic fidelity you know what I mean, and performance that you get from a cloud gaming service. A lot of people that try this platform say, I forget that I'm playing and that I'm not playing a game natively. That's a big deal. So as we go further down in this article, they speak about what they really think that the new strategy, pivoting from developing your own games and trying to compete 1v1 out of the box with PlayStation and Xbox, how pivoting away from that and just giving people access to the stuff that they want, the games that they want, could be a better strategy. The author writes this: "This is why I believe there will be benefits to Google closing Stadia's development studios. By no longer competing with PlayStation, Xbox, and so on, Stadia can concentrate on licensing third-party games and attracting a broader audience, and it gives publishers like Epic, Rockstar, Bungie, and many others an even more compelling reason to make their games playable on cloud services." Okay. There is a huge mainstream audience of gamers out there who are hungry for new cross-play experiences, the type that a well-worked and affordable gaming streaming service can provide. The data that we have from Blacknut subscribers, now Blacknut is another cloud streaming service, not at the scale, not with the newest content like how a Stadia has, but something very similar to the strategy that they're approaching now. The data that we have, it reads, from Blacknut subscribers shows that playing across two devices spend almost 5 times more time playing, while those playing across 4 or more devices, so for example across a TV, laptop, mobile, and desktop, and PC, are spending 8 times more playing games. Now, in regards to Blacknut, subscribers can access the full catalog of games valued at over $6,000 for a monthly subscription fee of $16. After a relatively slow start, they are now finding many more publishers interested in opportunities offered by cloud gaming services. As cloud gaming subscriptions increase, it can only make the case for true cross-play gaming between console, PC, and the cloud much stronger. It also reads, it also never hurts to have a company the size of Google endorsing the same business model as Blacknut and other cloud gaming platforms. After all, the more we can all raise awareness of cloud gaming services, the more new gamers we can get buying and playing games. So, here's my thoughts on this. In closing, I think they're spot on with so many things, particularly the fact that it's important. It's important for cloud gaming right now to show people that, hey, the things that you like and the things that are familiar to you, we can do it. You can do it, right? Like the water boy. So it was, I get it. And I was affected emotionally by this too. I wanted to see the AI and machine learning, someone like things like Project Chimera, where people put in just a few assets and it builds a whole game for you. That stuff, those lofty ideas still can be realized and promised and recognized, but just not right now. You have the hurdle of trying to convince people that, hey, this is a service that will benefit you. And you got to show that to them by showing them the games and the experiences that they're used to, and show them, hey, we can do this too. Once you convince them that you can do the things that they're used to as well, but you can do it a lot cleaner, a lot more proficient, and a lot more convenient and cheap, right? That allows them to comfortably make the change. Once they make that change, then the lofty ideas to keep them hook, line, and sinker will be prevalent and important. But with that said, I think that this article is spot on as far as why Stadia's future approach for the near future is really important, why they made it, and why it's one that's going to be interesting to watch and see how much success it can fold. And with that said, that's it from your boy M2K. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, because like I always say, who cares what I think? But if you did like what I had to say, check out the links below to follow me. They'll lead you to the broadband bullies, PNTS Network, Hard Knock Digital Culture, and yes here, Stadia Dosage. With that said, Peace. Y'all have a wonderful gaming day. And hashtag Stadia 100, baby. Peace.